Why do successful women keep marrying losers? I never understood until I watched my brilliant sister Rachel throw away everything for a man who couldn't even hold down a minimum wage job. Rachel was everything I aspired to be at 28, Stanford MBA, six-figure salary at Goldman Sachs, gorgeous apartment in Manhattan. She'd work 80-hour weeks for 5 years straight, climbing every glass ceiling they put in front of her. Then she met Jake at a coffee shop. He was unemployed, lived with 3 roommates, and drove a car held together with duct tape. But he had this easy smile and told jokes that made Rachel laugh for the first time, eyes sparkling in a way I hadn't seen since college. Within 6 months, she was paying his rent. The pus lasted 4 episodes. Next came the kite of trading phase. Rachel funded videos of teenage millionaires. The money vanished in 2 weeks. Then the music career. Rachel bought him a $3,000 guitar and afternoons playing video games instead of writing songs. I watched my powerhouse sister become a shell of herself. She started calling in sick to work, missing important meetings to handle Jake's latest crisis. When her boss pulled her aside about her declining performance, she snapped at me for point came at her 30th birthday dinner. Jake showed up 2 hours late, clearly the $200 dress she'd bought, hoping to impress him. But here's the part: tears. Even as her friends exchanged horrified glances across the table, she moved him back in within a week. That's when I realized the truth. It wasn't about Jake at all. Rachel had spent her entire 20s being perfect. Perfect grades, perfect job, perfect apartment. She'd followed every rule, checked every box, and succeeded by every measure that mattered. But somewhere along the way, she'd forgotten how to fail safely. Jake wasn't her boyfriend Mort, he was her rebellion. Her way of finally allowed herself to be. Every dollar she spent on him, every excuse she made was her irony. In trying to prove she was more than perfect, she lost everything that made her powerful last month. Rachel got promoted to prima, the youngest in company history. She turned it down to move to Portland with Jake, who's now convinced he's going to be a craft beer editor. Yesterday, she called me crying. Jake had left her for a 22-year-old yoga instructor he met at a festival. After 3 years and over $100,000, he walked away with the already on dating apps, swiping past successful men her age, looking for her next beautiful disaster.